Okay.
Matthew Famuera.
Eric Strong.
Juwan Jeffrey.
Spencer Masterson, my guy.
Bags.
Yes, sir. Kendus. I got Kwame.
All right, so Connor Burke.
Anthony Hall. Rico.
Clark Barnes.
Jake Bennett.
Olu's a really good guy. I've had a lot of meaningful conversations with him. Even though as funny as he is and as joking and unserious as he can be, he can also have a serious side, and I really appreciate him for that. I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him. A lot of opportunities are going to come his way with his personality and his friendliness and his ability to get along with anyone.
You know, Eric Strand, he's been a big help, honestly, on and off the field. A lot off the field as well. You know, I remember meeting in my first year, you know, not really knowing so many people around the team, but I walked into a class, I believe it was Math 1030, and Eric happened to be in that class as well. We did have a bunch of other guys like me, Harrison, Steven, you know, just a bunch of like good guys around us, but I'm gonna say they were the greatest tutors, but Eric really took hold of our group and really, you know, became that leader of the group and kind of helping us understand the subject and kind of helping us understand what was going on in the class.
So Juwan and I met when we were playing minor football for the Junior Griffs. That was the first year where you were kind of allowed to recruit out of your region. So our team was full of non-Guelph kids like myself. And we were probably the best team ever to go 1-6 or 2-6 or whatever it was. And one of our wins was a forfeit. He's always happy, he's always smiling, he always knows the vibe, he always knows what to do. He's just a great guy to be around.
Big Spencer Masterson, my guy since first year. We've had some good times together. We're in the same program, so we share a lot of those. We've had some memories in classes and stuff like that.
I respect his game completely. You know, he's a really good baller. He locks it down at corner every week, and I you know, very impressive by his play. We were both at East West this spring, so we bonded there. We got a lot closer there.
The first time I met Kwame was my first year when I came here. So pretty much, you know, it was like all the guys from CJAP, him, Tony, UK. And then from the beginning, he took me as his brother because we never played together in CJAP. But, you know, like, he included me like as a member of his family. So like from the jump, he was able to tell me all about university, the loopholes, and, you know, like, help me throughout my journey. Even right now, you know, like, we're really close, and I feel like even though after we're done here, after this chapter of our life, we're still gonna be together, hopefully.
Great guy. We came in the same class. He was always a shy guy, but he always put in the work. That's what I love about him. He's a great guy. Like, I know I can go to him for anything. I remember in one game, something happened where, like, I got his back, and I remember how he appreciated me, and I really love the way he goes about stuff.
B Osmos, you can't get that guy away from Osmos at all. He's just always a fun-loving person in the locker room. He always lifted us up. Always has a smile on our face, even in, you know, tough days, hard practices, you know, wins, losses, always smiling.
I don't know, Rico's probably like one of the funniest dudes that I know. It's just, I don't know, it's just Rico's personality is like one of a kind. Like, he's not like anybody else. His laugh and his smile just kills me every time. And one thing that I respect about Rico is his perseverance. That man just doesn't stop working out. You can see how, like, he's jacked, and, you know, I wish I was as jacked as him.
The first time I ever met Clark was in the first year at the golf course when we all got introduced to the entire coaching staff, and I was like, this guy's pretty tall, and I heard big things about him coming out of like high school and everything, so I knew he was going to be like big things for us. So the first time I saw him play like football on the field was in our first game against McMaster, where he returned the first kickoff return to the house, and I was like, wow, this guy's really quick. So this is how I knew that he was going to be a big Griffin football player for us coming down in the future and stuff like that.
He's somebody that is a real leader on the team, within the receivers for sure.
he's been through a lot for sure. So everybody knows like kind of what he's been through and how seeing how he's still strong enough to be there for us every day. And of course, he took a huge blow this year, of course, but he's been here every day, and that showed us a lot, and really showed us how important it is to be there for each other, and how much we go through each other, and just being here for each other every day and stuff like that.
It's never awkward with Olu. He's always got something to say. He's always a great guy to talk to, and yeah, I really appreciated the last 4 years that I've had with him.
Eric, you know, I'm always calling him an accountant because, you know, that's what he does. Always talking about how he's going to help me embezzle my money in the future. But honestly, good luck with your future. It was great having you as a teammate, and I wish you the best.
Good luck, Juwan, with everything. You're going to do great things, football and outside of football.
My guy, he's been protecting me on that left side of the O-line for all of my 5 years here now. He's been holding it down. Great guy. I'm going to miss you, Spencer. Keep going forward.
Yeah, I got nothing but respect for the guy. I think he's a great player. I think he's going to go on and do great things with football in the next couple of years, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes, and best of luck to him, and I think he's a great guy.
I wish him the best, of course, but the one thing I'm going to tell Kwame, I know he's a hard worker. He's going to be able to find a great job in the future. He has great connection right now. But Kwame, don't eat too much Osmos, okay? It's not good for you.
I really wish him good luck in the future, and he'll always be my brother, and he always has a place in my heart. So, yeah, thank you, Connor.
Best of luck, Tony, in your future. You're going to do great things no matter what field you want to go into. Hopefully I see you again down the line, and Griffin football is going to miss you.
Good luck, Rico, man. You're a one-of-a-kind dude. Maybe I'll see you on the police force when we're riding out in the streets in the future, right? Much love, my brother.
I wish nothing but the best for Clark in the future, and I hope he gets drafted this year in the CFL.
So he means a lot to me for sure, and I definitely wish him well.